Yes, good afternoon to all. Good afternoon, participants, and my loving students, faculty members, and all the professionals. Today we have the stalwarts and the chief guest of the today webinar, Miss Ranju Mehta. She is the director, programs in the academy Create India. So we welcome to you, ma'am, on PU webinar platform, and on behalf of the Parallel University, we welcome to you, ma'am. On behalf of the Honorable President, sir, Vice Chancellor, sir, and Registrar, sir, we welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you
Ms.
so much.
Ranju Mehta, thank you, ma'am. Ms. Ranju Mehta has more than 3.5 decades of the teaching experience in a leading women's college. She has been the vice principal of Kanoria College. She has presented paper at national and international seminars. Ms. Ranju Mehta is the National Director Program in the Academy, Create Indian NGO for the promoting entrepreneurship among the youth, marginalized section of the society and the army veterans. Twice, she has been awarded internationally for her contribution in the promoting entrepreneurship by the NFTE USA. She has more than 3.5 decades of the teaching experience in a leading women's college. She has been the vice principal of the Kanoria College. She has presented the paper at national and the international seminars. Her flair for the language led her activity into the translation and has the book articles and the stories to her credit. Her natural inclusion in towards the welfare activities for the disadvantaged, career and the personal counseling along with the personality development of the youth student. She has been associated with the Women Rehabilitation Group of the Joint Secretary for the last 2 decades. As a core member of the Women Mentors Forum, she was the executive chair Jaipur in 2019. Now I request to our chief guest and the speaker of the today webinar, Ms. Ranju Mehta, the director program and the academic Create India. Please deliver our speech on today's webinar topic, dealing with the mental health and depression. So my request to you, ma'am, students and the other media professionals and the media teachers and other respective participants. So now I request to you, ma'am, and I over to you. Please enlighten to us and enlighten to all the participants. And welcome to you, ma'am. We welcome to you.
Thank you so much, Ramesh ji. Uh, Let me at the outset thank Ramesh Rawat for inviting me to conduct a webinar for faculty as well as students. I have known him from the times when he was in Jaipur in Manipal University. And it is so good to see that now he has switched universities and there also he's as active as ever.
Thank you, ma'am.
Today's topic, I think, touches each and every one of our lives. When we look around ourselves and what we keep hearing every day, the number of suicides are on increase and the figures are really, really heartbreaking. Can you imagine 800,000 people all over the world commit suicide every year, which means in 40 seconds, one person across the globe is committing suicide. If you look at the mental health, the figures are equally staggering. And it is not just the youth or adolescents or or any particular gender, but this problem we can see that very young children who are preparing for their competitive exams, for their public exams, we hear number of suicides, they have nervous breakdowns, they leave their homes and run away, they cannot handle the examination pressure, they cannot handle the performance pressure. You are jilted in love, you go through a bad mental state of health. So, and the situation became worse, as all of you know, that this is the 10th month that we have been undergoing the pandemic and its impact on our lives. So, this becomes all the more important that we should talk about this topic. The interesting thing is this, that when you have a physical problem, or you are suffering from a disease, there is no hesitation in us to talk about that. Very openly, we would say that we are going to the doctor for our ailment to be diagnosed and for the treatment to be taken. But do you think it is the same when it comes to mental health? No. We are extremely hesitant, reserved, and we like to avoid taking that situation face to face. We don't like talking about mental health issues. Those who are suffering also do not like to talk about it, and their parents or wards or their family members also like to be tight lipped about mental health issues. But this is like, hiding the problem under the carpet. Mental health issues are there, and all of us are facing it day in and day out. None of us can say here that, oh, I've never had a mental problem. I'm not saying you may not have had a breakdown, but nonetheless, we have all gone through this issue of mental health. The question now is, what is mental health? And I would really request the faculty and the other participants to start sharing what do they understand by mental health.
So, madam, I'm getting the answer from the participants and the mental health that which is related from our mental situation and the mind situation,
Hmm.
that we are not in stress, or we are in peaceful thought and peaceful mind like that. So this is
Hmm.
the related from mental health, and cool minded, no stress, no anger like that. And every time we have the similar situation like that.
Okay.
Not
Anybody
such kind
else?
of. So these kind of the answers I am getting from the face on the online streaming
Okay.
from the various
Can you
participants of the
see
different
the,
different.
yeah, can you see the screen?
Yes, now yes, ma'am. It's going. It is in process, and just a minute.
Okay.
I'm unable to see your PPT, madam.
You are not able to see. Let me try
Not able
again.
to see your PPT.
No, not yet.
Yes, now we can see. Yeah, now we can see. Can you go for the full screen, please?
Yes, I've gone through the full screen. Can you see it now?
Yes, yes, it is better. It is better. We can see.
Okay. So, when it comes to actually talking about mental health, so let us first try and understand what is this phenomena called mental health. And if we go by what WHO has explained as mental health, so WHO really tells us that there are four important components of mental health. First of all, it is that state of well being in which each individual can realize his or her potential. There is tremendous amount of potential in us, but it is when you are in a state of well-being, then only can you realize this. So first thing is this, that you can realize your own potential. Number two, if you are living a life, you are going through rough spaces, you are going through stresses and storms, so you should be able to cope up with those normal stresses of life. Third, you can work productively and fruitfully. Each one of us should have that kind of space, the mental freedom, the physical freedom to be able to work productively. And last but not the least, we are able to make a contribution to the society or to the community in which we are living. This is a very, very comprehensive definition given by WHO. But can we put it more simply? If I were to do it, I would put it as simple. It includes our social, emotional, and psychological well-being. All the three important facets of a personality are included in mental health.
And ma'am, in this connection, the miss our student Juhi said there's the behavioral and cognitive things is also regarding that.
Yeah, so Juhi, when you say that you are talking about thinking, then your cognition is taken care by thinking, and when you say behavior, so it is taken care by action. So exactly what you are saying, we can see that how you think, you feel, and you act in face of life's situations. What would that mean? It would really mean that what is my response in terms of favorable and unfavorable situations in life. So, three things are very important here: your thinking, that is your cognitive part; feeling, that is your sensory and sensual part; and third is the action. Action will manifest in some kind of a behavior. Thanks, Joey, for your input. Second thing is, how do I look at myself, my life, and people in our lives? Which means that how am I relating to people around me? How do I look at the world? How do I look at the life which I'm leading? And also, what is my perception of myself? And this is really very important to have. If you have a very positive attitude towards yourself, you have positive relationships with the people around you, naturally, you would be in a state of good mental health. And third, how do we evaluate our actions and make our choices? Isn't it important that we have to constantly uh, keep performing or doing actions, but we should know that when we do something, how are we evaluating our own actions? What are the kind of decisions we are making for ourselves? So, all these three things constitute the entire gamut of mental health. Okay, so when we talk about mental illness, I think sometimes we can relate ourselves to any of these pictures. Can we? Isn't isn't it happened with you that sometimes your mind is so muddled up, you have constantly inflow and outflow of thoughts? Something is coming, something is going out. Hasn't it happened, or I'm just talking like, no, everybody is very calm and composed and nothing happens?
It's happened with everybody, madam, in his
It
life, in our
happens
life.
with all of us.
Everybody. Yeah,
It happens with all of us. And
yeah.
then our mind starts having negative impact on us. So, first is thinking, because you are all muddled up. There are too many things coming in and out of the mind. This in turn affects what you are feeling, right? So the thought is there, then comes the feeling part, and last but not the least is the behavior part. So if we try and understand the process, what do we see? That first of all, what comes is thinking. Because thinking is the cognitive development of all mental health. And therefore, it becomes very important for us to recognize our thoughts. What are the thoughts which are constantly occupying our minds? And then try to determine if they are reasonable for the situation. So, this will actually tell me that am I overreacting? You know, something has happened, things keep happening, but I can overreact to it. I can take it as it is. So, this will all depend on my mental state. And that is why it is very important that we should keep checking what our thought process is. Number two, how do I respond to my thoughts? I may get a lot of negative thoughts. People have not been kind to me. I have picked up a fight with somebody. I'm facing challenges in my job. My boss is not very good. Things at home in my family, they are not very pleasant. But how am I responding to the various thoughts coming to my mind? This is very, very significant. Why? Because thoughts then will produce the feelings, right? Thoughts, and constantly, if you have negative thoughts, you will get negative feelings. If you have positive thoughts, then you will get positive energy. So, what becomes imperative is that what kind of tab am I keeping on my thoughts and then on my feelings? Therefore, it is very important for you to recognize that in face of different circumstances, what is the kind of feeling I have? If I'm constantly getting negative feeling, it's time for me to check those negative feelings. Why? Because my thought and feelings will then manifest themselves in action, right? In my behavior, as Juhi was saying. So they are all interrelated, and therefore we have to check that how do I visualize, how do I see my entire thought process, which impacts my feelings, and thoughts and feelings then impact the actions. The statistics for mental health really shake us up. We can't imagine the figures which WHO and other agencies have published. 19 million Indians suffer from one or other mental disorder out of a population of 1.3 billion, which means 7.5% Indians suffer from some kind of mental disorder. India, as you know, has the largest young population in the world. So there are 1.8 billion young people between the age of 15 to 39. So which comes to a figure of 356 million people in this age group. But what really shocks us is that the number of suicides is the highest between this age group of 15 to 39. Another important research conducted by this British agency called British Charity Mental Health Research UK says that 42.5 employees in India's corporate sector suffer from depression or anxiety or some kind of a mental disorder. Aren't these statistics depressing? Aren't these statistics giving us the reason why we should be talking more about mental health and see how we can deal with it? So, if we start looking around ourselves and we want to see that what are the early symptoms, we can find out if somebody is suffering from mental health issues. How do you think we can figure out? It could be us who is facing this, or it could be somebody in the family, our friends, anybody who could be facing this problem. What do you think would be the early signs? Anybody? Please. I think all can participate in this.
Yes, ma'am. Can you repeat the question because I'm getting the response from participant side? What you
Okay,
are
so
saying?
the simple question is that what are the early symptoms of mental health issue or a bad mental health? I don't want to use these words good and bad, but yes, not so great mental health. What are the early symptoms?
So I'm getting the response, ma'am, that they're writing that there's some kind of the anger and the
Yes.
fear
Anger,
and
fear.
yes. So I got the two responses from the
Okay.
student side.
Student side. And what
Yeah.
about you, sir? What could be the early symptoms where you feel that, yes, there is something
As
going
per
on?
as per my perception, ma'am,
Hmm.
if we are not well with the others sometimes,
Hmm.
and sometimes we feel the lot of the pressures, and we are not able to manage the pressures and the stress. So
Hmm.
such kind of the situation, as per my perception,
They
and I
will
think.
manifest. So, Rameshji, they will manifest in some kind of an outside this thing, some way
And
out. Yeah,
yes,
it will
ma'am.
be reflected in
Yeah,
your behavior.
can I share two, three, four responses from the our participant side?
Yes, please, please,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yes. So I received the response from uh, Jitesh. Jitesh Devnani mentioned the restlessness,
Very
and
good.
Rupa Mita is mentioned that the sleeplessness,
Very good.
and
Either you sleep too much or you
Sharad
sleep too
Gangwar
less.
is mentioned the like depression or suicide like that, and
Suicidal tendencies are also there. Then there's a lot of.
and
Mm,
Rupamita Chatterjee's mentioned the low energy and
very
the
good.
suicidal tendency, and
Right.
Dimelo Michelle Devani's mentioned the social withdrawal,
Yeah. Withdrawal
and
is a big symptom.
yeah, and Vasudha Agarwal is mentioned the irrelatability and the self-doubt, difficulty
Mm,
adjusting, and
right.
other students is mentioned the hypersomnia, and lack of the
Yeah.
intensive
So you are
one's
not able
interest.
to sleep. Yes.
Yeah, and
Insomnia, or you're able to.
Kamal Patel mentioned the hopelessness and the worthlessness and the helplessness.
Very good. I hope
And
you are not speaking
so
from your
many responses. I'm getting the many responses, madam. Many responses.
very
If you
good.
permit, I
So
can read the others.
I'm sure some of them would be lived experiences.
Yeah,
Many of you would have gone through these experiences. So generally, I'm just trying to sum up all what you have said.
yeah,
So definitely, fear is one of the major symptoms. You know, you are always in a constant state of fear, constant state of doubting everything, unsure, uneasiness, right? Then the
yeah,
mood swings are a lot. Sometimes you are happy, sometimes you're very sad, sometimes you like to withdraw, you do not want to interact, you don't want to meet people, right? You want to pull away from people and also not do your usual activities. Okay, what else can it be? Problem thinking, that is, you cannot concentrate, there is lack of attention, lack of concentration, you cannot solve problems which you are facing in life. Sleep or appetitive changes, that is, either you feel like sleeping all day long or there is sleeplessness. You might want to eat lots and lots because your mind is not in the perfect frame, or you may just lose complete appetite. Then you have great withdrawal symptoms. And in your mood swings, you may be yelling with your friends, you may be aggressive, you may have manifestations of anger, you may be very stressful, you may be undergoing a lot of pressure which is being reflected, and you feel very helpless or hopeless. So these are some of the major early symptoms I have taken. This is not an exhaustive list, and there can be different symptoms for different people. Can we now have a look at this cycle of mental health? So, this is kind of summing up what we had already talked about. So, from where does it start, the cycle? The cycle starts from our thoughts and our beliefs. So this is where the whole process begins, because it is our thoughts and our beliefs which ultimately which ultimately guide our feelings and emotions. Therefore, all the psychic energy which we have is through our feelings and emotions, and they in turn are coming from where their original source is our thoughts and beliefs. These feelings and emotions then impact our behavior, our actions, the way we are handling situations in life, circumstances in life, and when you have a particular kind of behavior or you act, you are definitely making some choices and some decisions. And when you are constantly doing this, then what comes about is a certain belief system, right? And what are we seeing here? That if we are able to make a difference at the level of our thought, we in turn would be able to make changes accordingly in our feelings and also in our behavior. Does that make sense to everybody? That how what we think actually gets the words also and gets the actions also and gets the emotions also. So if I now talk from the point of view of my core discipline, which is not psychology but philosophy, so there also we are constantly talking about कि अपने विचार पर ध्यान दो. आपके क्या विचार आते हैं? अच्छे विचार हैं या सकारात्मक विचार है कि नकारात्मक विचार है? क्योंकि जैसे आपका विचार होंगे वैसे ही आपकी पूरी मनस्थिति होगी. तो इसलिए चाहे हम योग के द्वारा, चाहे हम साधना के द्वारा, चाहे मेडिटेशन के द्वारा, हमें हमारे विचारों पर क्या लगाना होगा? विचारों पर विराम लगाना होगा. तो जब हम योग की भी बात करते हैं तो हम क्या करते हैं कि हम किसी तरह से जो मन की वृत्तियां हैं उनको हम रोकना चाहते हैं. ठीक है? So does that make sense to everybody? That if we have to talk about our mental well-being, then we have to take care of all these three things: thoughts, feelings, and behavior. And most importantly, the process will start here from the thoughts. Anybody wants to say something or add something?
Yes, ma'am. Meanwhile, we can take the one or two questions because we are getting the
Yes,
lot of the
please.
questions with your permission.
Yeah, please.
Yes, ma'am. So I have the questions from the sorry farmer Kurmes from I think Guinea, West Africa. I think she will be from the Papua New Guinea. I think PNG. And I have the
Okay.
question: what is the connection between our thinking and the feeling, is the body? And another one is our idea is in the body or our body in the idea.
Okay, so that's an interesting way of looking at things. And that is, see, what comes to you first? Whenever any circumstance is there, anything happens, what starts working first? What comprehends first? First, you have the thought, right? Your cognitive faculty immediately becomes active. If you ask your own self that do you first act or do you first think, what would you say? It is your nervous system which instructs your body, which directs your body to take up any action, right? So the thought comes, and when this thought continuously keeps coming, then it becomes a part of my feeling also. I can feel directly also, but if we look at our mental health cycle, then what impacts the other? Our thoughts impact our emotions, and our emotions impact our behavior. So they are, all three of them are interrelated. And our ideas house in our bodies. We cannot imagine ideas existing outside the body. It is in the body itself that our ideas are housing. Does that fulfill your query?
But man, the ideas are not visible. So how we can prove that is inside of the body?
The ideas are not visible. So tell me one thing, are your feelings and emotions visible? Ideas are intangible. And where will an idea occur? Does it occur in your hand? Does it occur outside your hand? Outside your body? Where does it? And isn't it your idea which ultimately translates into whatever you want to do? Tell me one thing, why do you want to go with this argument that idea can exist outside the body? Because you have to first make a distinction between something which is tangible and something which is intangible. Your thought is also intangible, your feeling is also intangible, and what is also intangible? Idea is also intangible. All these three things belong to the world of intangible.
Okay.
So how do you think that you can talk about an idea as something concrete? Idea, when concretized, can become what? Become whatever you want to create, okay, or whatever you want to do. But as long as it is an idea, it will always be intangible. It is in the domain of our cognitive faculty.
So same in this connection, the Rupamita Chatterjee is asking the question: the how we can control our thoughts.
How we can control our thoughts. So I will come to this definitely, because I also want to focus more on this. But let's go step by step. Okay. So I'll
Yes,
just tell
please.
you how we can do that.
Yes, please.
Okay, so now when we are talking about mental health issues, so what are we saying? That these are simple things you would also say: eat healthy, exercise regularly, talk to yourself, sleep very well, all these simple things. But can you
Yes.
suggest something more?
Yes. I'm just getting the answer of the your question from the participant side.
Hmm.
Um Meditation can be. Uh,
We can add meditation, very good.
yes.
What else?
Healthy discussion in peer groups.
Very good. Healthy discussion among peer groups. Very good. Very good suggestion. Not being alone and not thinking it is just your problem, but reaching out to people. Most of the mental health issues get aggravated because we don't like to talk it in the open. And I'm sure a lot of you who have been following Bollywood stars, you know that Deepika Padukone has started this foundation, which is called, can anybody name it? What is the foundation started by Deepika Padukone to deal with mental health issues? Anybody? No?
Just waiting. Uh, think positive like that because I'm getting the answer from the participant side.
Hmm.
Be optimistic. Or I think this is the answer of the previous question. Uh,
Okay. All
Talk
right.
to
So the answer to what I was saying is Deepika Padukone has started a foundation called Live.
live, love, laugh.
Very good.
Yes,
Live,
answer is given
love.
by the Vasudha Agarwal.
Very good. Live,
Love, love,
love, and laugh.
love.
And why did she start it? we are not talking about her as a Bollywood star, but we are talking about a person who came out in the open to talk about her own depression. And the reason why she talked about her own depression was simply this, that we do not like to talk about our mental health issues. And the more you push them under the carpet, they will take a bad and a worse form. So it is really important that we should want to talk about our mental health issues. Okay, so I'll come to what I was saying. I have to answer your question, but before this, I'm giving you some very, very simple tips as to what you can do. Okay, before this, let me ask you, when you are upset, when you are under stress, when you are going through some mental turmoil, what do you generally do?
Not react.
Not yet, not faced anything such,
Not react on that.
not react on that. No, but that is okay. You don't react on it, which means you have a lot of control over yourself. But my question is that what would you generally do? Okay, so I'll
Uh,
put it little yeah, sorry, Ramesh
go
ji.
for the go for the meditation and just
Okay, you're giving
involve
me
in the
very
worship.
good answers. You're
Yeah.
giving me very good answers, which might please, but this is not really true. So, if you look at, let us discuss the present state of affairs. Okay, if you look at yourselves, you find that you are becoming bigger and bigger consumers every day.
Madam, answer is from Dr. Harsha. Become pessimistic.
Okay, become
Pessimist.
pessimist.
Yeah,
Pessimist. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So let me talk to all of you and let us
And another answer is involve in hobbies.
involve in hobbies. Very good.
Make yourself busy. Listen to good music.
Very good.
All this kind of the answer is coming
Very
from the
good.
Jitesh, Jignesh, and the Chaya here. Madam, I
Okay.
think that
That's
listen.
very nice. That's very
Yes.
nice. But let us look at this larger issue, that if we start looking at ourselves, these mental health problems are on an increase. The numbers are increasing every day. Why are they increasing, and why was it so that years ago, maybe 50 years ago or 40 years ago, or while we were growing up, these mental health issues were not so much heard of and not so much talked about, and the figures were also not that staggering? The reason is that we are becoming bigger and bigger consumers. When I say bigger and bigger consumers, you just see what is happening every day to us.
Madam, a wonderful answer is coming. One good,
Yeah,
I want to share the Jitesh Devnani is I usually cry when I upset.
you cry when you are
Yeah,
upset.
the
Okay.
Jitesh Devnani is asking.
Okay. So, a lot of other people, what would they do? And what are we generally doing these days? We are consumed by Facebook, by Instagram,
Yes, madam.
by WhatsApp University. By what other things? We go to mall, we like to eat good food. What are the other distractions? We will put up Netflix, Amazon Prime. There we are all the time passive consumers. We are not active consumers. We are just passive listeners. Things are happening. We are watching, sometimes mindfully and sometimes not so mindfully. Tell me how many of us, you have given me good suggestions, that what we should do some activities. No, somebody suggested meditation, and somebody suggested a sport, play a sport.
Yeah.
How many of us are actually doing it? We are all bottled up inside because we are only receiving, receiving, receiving. So we have become biggest consumers. It is actually consuming all our energy, all our mental space. But where is the outlet? Where is the expression? And if you let your bottled up emotions and do not take any corrective measures to let those emotions get an expression, your mental health is going to be what? Better or worse? They will then take a form of mental illness or maybe bigger disorders or maybe a state of maybe a state of depression. So what are we doing? What do we have to do? How many of us take the time to switch off all of these gadgets and interact with family, with friends, with new people, go out for a walk, listen to music, look at the nature, let the twittering of the birds reach our ears, take a nature walk, play a sport, learn something new. How many of us are trying to do that?
Very true, madam. Very true.
And if we are not trying to do, then one pressure which has actually come on us, Rameshji, is competition. There is competition everywhere. Competition is not just to do well in life, but competition is also to look good, to feel good. Competition is to show I'm very happy. Have you ever followed what is it that you always post on the Facebook?
Ma'am, just a minute, madam. From the you use the word of the competition. So the
Mhm.
question which is related from that the शरद गंगवार is right the
Mhm.
question कि मैं एक औसत विद्यार्थी हूँ तथा प्रतियोगी परीक्षाओं की तैयारी कर रहा हूँ परंतु भविष्य को लेकर कभी-कभी मन में आत्महत्या का ख्याल आता है कृपया इस संबंध में परामर्श प्रदान
ठीक है, तो इनका नाम आपने क्या बताया?
करें शरद गंगवार
ठीक है। शरद शरद जी, जो आपका सवाल है, वो बहुत सारे अन्य विद्यार्थियों का भी सवाल होगा। उन्होंने शायद उसको कहा नहीं है, जिस तरह से आपने पूछा है। अ, आपको अपने आप से ये पूछना बहुत ज़रूरी है कि आप ये जो पब्लिक एग्ज़ाम्स में, प्रतियोगी परीक्षाओं में आप बैठना चाह रहे हैं, क्या आप इसलिए बैठना चाह रहे हैं क्योंकि आप चाहते हैं और आपको विश्वास है आप कर सकते हैं, या आप इसलिए बैठना चाह रहे हैं क्योंकि आपके पास दूसरा कोई विकल्प नहीं है? क्या आप इसलिए बैठना चाह रहे हैं क्योंकि एक सरकारी नौकरी आपको सिक्योरिटी ऑफ जॉब देती है? So are you doing it because you actually want to be there, or are you doing it because of all the other compulsions? Is there anything else? If you did not have the pressure of earning for a livelihood, would you still be wanting to take a public exam and become a government officer? You have to do a lot of soul searching कि क्या हम वो ही कर रहे हैं जो हम वाकई में करना चाहते हैं। हम बहुत सारे निर्णय ऐसे लेते हैं जो कि किन्हीं सर्कमस्टेंसेस के तहत होते हैं, है ना? कोई विशेष परिस्थितियां हैं, उसके तहत हम ले रहे हैं। तो चूंकि हम उन विशेष परिस्थितियों के तहत ले रहे हैं, तो हम उस पूरी प्रक्रिया को एंजॉय नहीं कर रहे हैं। क्या आप एंजॉय कर रहे हो ये तैयारी करना?
Ma'am, Sharad give the answer for the future security.
नहीं, for the future security. So is this the only option for you? Do you think you are actually cut out for this? Do you think you have that potential to reach there? I'm not questioning कि आप में वो potential नहीं है। मैं ये नहीं कहना चाह रही हूँ आप नहीं कर सकते हो। पर वाकई में क्या आप वो करना चाहते हो, या आप किसी और विकल्प की तलाश कर सकते हो जहां पर कि आपको वो काम करना हो जिसमें कि आपको खुद को खुशी मिलती हो? क्योंकि जब तक आप आप ये इस प्रतियोगी परीक्षाओं के लिए तैयारी करते रहेंगे, देते रहेंगे, लेकिन अगर आपका योर हार्ट इज नॉट देयर, यू एक्चुअली डोंट वांट टू बी देयर, तो आप में ये नेगेटिव इमोशंस आएंगे ही। और वैसे भी मतलब ये जो सुसाइड की टेंडेंसी है, ये नेचुरल नहीं है हम में। ये कैसा है? क्योंकि हम हमारी समस्याओं को एक इतने वृहद रूप पे देखने लगते हैं, वी ब्लो इट आउट ऑफ प्रोपोर्शन, कि हमें जीवन से क्या हो जाता है
In
कि
in pa-
हो
in this correction, ma'am, the negative emotions. The again the question is coming from the Umang Solanki. Is asking that the how can we change the negative thoughts to the positive? Because
ठीक
asking
है।
the negative emotions, how we
ओके,
can
तो
correct.
अभी अपन सबसे पहले इसी पर बात करते हैं, है
And
ना?
same, just a minute, ma'am. And same question is coming from the Jignesh. He is asking then how to deal with the panic attacks. So
हाउ
same
टू
thing.
डील विद पैनिक
Yeah,
अटैक्स।
yeah,
ठीक है, तो देखिए सबसे पहले तो ये आ भी गया है स्क्रीन पर भी कि नो योर सेल्फ, है ना? और जब आप कह रहे हो कि नेगेटिव इमोशंस बहुत आते हैं या हमारे थॉट्स बहुत आते हैं, तो कुछ छोटी छोटी चीजें मैं आपको बता रही हूँ, वो आप एक बार ही सुनिए, फिर अपन इसको डिस्कस करते हैं, ठीक है?
yes, please, yes,
माय
please.
वन थिंग इज नो योर सेल्फ, देन आई एम सेइंग यू हैव टू कीप अ जर्नल। और आप जो जर्नल रखोगे उसमें क्या लिखना चाहोगे? बताइए, कौन बताएगा?
My
मेरा
request, my sincere request to ma'am. We have also some foreign students and the foreign delegates. So
Okay, so we'll speak in English only.
yeah, yeah, yes, please, yes, please.
Okay, I was doing it for
Sorry,
the benefit of everybody else.
sorry
Not
for
a
that.
problem.
Sorry, sorry.
No, no, no. For me, that's not a problem. Tell
Yeah.
me one thing. So, if you keep a journal, what would you like to write in that journal?
Let's wait for the answer, madam.
Yeah.
Let's wait for the answer. Okay. Yes, ma'am. You carry, please. When I will get the answer, I will tell you because
Okay, so
already two
you,
seventeen
I
we
would
have.
request you to keep a journal, and in your journal, keep writing that if this negative emotion is coming to me, why is such a negative emotion coming? What is it which is provoking such a negative emotion in me? What is the root cause of that negative emotion in me? And when that comes to me, I must note it down, I must write it down. Are you getting this? Because you have to understand who are you? What is your natural self? So please try and maintain a journal. Then, of course, one is something which is very simple. Sometimes we have to learn to say no sometimes. And why should we say no? Because this is not what we really want to do. Another simple thing I'm telling you is don't overbook your schedule or your life. I want to do this also, that also. No, you have to prioritize what is it that you should want to do. Don't become the beast of burden. So just see how much you can do. And what is important is that make time for quiet. You have to give yourself some me time when you can talk to yourself, where you can be who you are, where you can get into the act of discovering your own self. And now comes, of course, switch off TV, that is important. Now, okay, so what I will now tell you as a positive, this thing is what you should do with yourself is how you think, how you feel, how you act. Just be conscious of that. Number two, if you do something wrong, please do not corner yourself. Do not be harsh with yourself because, after all, we can all make mistakes. Number two, number three, whenever there is a negative emotion or lot of negative emotions coming to you, take a pause and ask one important question to yourself. And that is, by becoming conscious of your negative emotion, you should ask yourself, please pay attention to this. Ask yourself, who would I be if I was not this negative person? Have you followed it? See, you are getting a gamut of negative emotions from everywhere, right? You wanted to know that how can we make our thoughts positive. So, first and foremost is that if and whenever a negative emotion comes, do not just let it go. Become conscious of this. Why did I react the way I did today? Why did I do this the way I did? Why am I getting this feeling of hurting my friend or my boss or doing anything wrong? Stop there and ask that if this emotion or if this thought had not come to me, or if these thoughts together were not coming to me, who would I be? I would be a sensible person. I would be an empathetic person. I would be a positive person. I would want to do this in life. I would want to become a good singer. I would want to become a good computer coder. I want to become a travel this thing, a traveler, ones who loves to do travel. So you have to keep asking yourself and discover all the possibilities. Explore all the possibilities. Discover your latent talent. You have a lot of potential within you. But what happens is, because you are not getting positive affirmations and you are yourself not giving positive affirmations to you, whenever a negative thought comes, stop. Ask, what is it that I can do well? What are the occasions on which people spoke well about me? What happens then? You are brushing aside the negative emotion. And then ask yourself, if I take away these negative emotions which keep coming to my mind, negative thoughts which keep coming to my mind, but who am I really? Who am I really? What is it that I like to do? What is it that gives me immense amount of happiness? What is it that I enjoy doing in life? What is it that I am good at doing? And then what happens? Constantly this positive reaffirmation about your own self, what happens? Takes the place of negative emotions. Is this making some sense to you? I'm going to repeat this, that you have to become conscious of whatever thoughts are coming to your mind. Do not neglect them. Are you understanding this?
Yes, madam.
This will help you to have a fresh, positive influx of thoughts in your mind. Will this help you? You cannot harness negative emotions and then think that something good is going to happen. So what you have to do is to constantly go back to your own belief system. Create a belief system of yourself. Create a belief system in which there are positive affirmations. Follow your own thought process. What is coming to my mind and what is going out? Why is it that regularly I'm getting negative emotions or negative thoughts? Is it making sense? Do you think you can practice this?
Yes, madam. Practice can be done.
Hmm?
And my request to you, ma'am, we have last 5 minutes.
Hmm?
So, sincere request you if you can conclude the everything on today webinar topic, and in nutshell, what is the message you want to give through today's webinar? Because we have
Okay.
last 5 minutes. We have last five
Okay.
minutes.
Right. So my main this thing thrust in today's seminar would be that if we have to move from negativity, we have to find some creative ways of manifesting our energies. We have to have a positive affirmations about our own strengths. And what I would also like to add here is give yourself the same care and attention that you give to others and watch yourself bloom. See, treat yourself as an individual, treat yourself as an entity in itself, but do not get submerged in always running after things, in chasing things. No, take a breath, take a pause, take stock of things, understand yourself, understand your emotions. And that is why I would say that all of us do get broken in some way. But what really matters is how we get back and put these pieces together. And it isn't this that you cannot put the pieces together, it is all within you. Stop doubting your own self. Stop letting other people's opinions affect you. Stop seeking for validation outside you. Let this outside world not rule you. You take an inward journey, understand yourself, follow your passions, follow your love, have more positive energy within you. Do some volunteering, which gives you self confidence, uh, which gives you self worth, and do not let your self worth be determined by possessions you have, by riches you have, by the career you have. They are not defining things for you. The moment you make them as your defining things, then starts the pressure, the stress on our mental health. So you owe it to yourself to be happy, but don't look for happiness coming things, material things. No. Happiness should be an emotion which comes by doing what you love and by becoming who you are. So my uh, this thing would be my closing lines would only be this, that discover the hidden potential within you, explore all the possibilities with all positive energy, positive affirmations. And if you are still not able to do it, do not feel shy to seek help. Don't be alone in this journey. Seek out friends, seek out family, seek out a core people with whom you connect. Speak to them, air it out, and don't just let all your emotions stay bottled within you because they gradually corrode your personality. So be a person and don't be just performance oriented. Thank you. If there are any other questions, we can
Yes,
take.
ma'am. And you conclude the things and you give the solution of that. So, in this connection, the question is if all these things will not work, then the person is go for the medicine.
Then, what you should do is to meet a psychiatrist, meet counselors, because sometimes it may happen that it is a clinical problem. Because mental health issues can be very much due to These things which we have talked about and mental health issues can also be due to some genetic or biological, biochemical disorders in the body. So they can be due to many reasons. So let us first try as to what we can do, and if we cannot find solutions there, then please feel free to go and meet a psychiatrist, meet a counselor who can then see what actually is wrong. It may be very deep rooted, it may be due to some family history, and it may be due to some other problems over which you have no control.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I think Jignesh has got the answer of his question regarding the medicine, and we have the very time is very close, and already 60 minutes is completed. I think we have another session with another delegates in another school and another institute. So we want to conclude the things. And madam, first, thank you very much to ma'am. You and light to us and the participants on the dealing with mental health and the depression is today webinar topic as a chief guest and the speaker. So I thank you very much to ma'am, and you cover the mental health and depression, reason of the depression, mental disorder, and about the suicide. You also told the various data of the different country, and also India, about the what kind of the depression in India in the corporate sector. You told about the early symptoms of the mental health and the cycle of the mental health. And madam, I want to tell you, in during the 1 hour session, we get around 160 comments and views, and participants is very much like your session, and on regularly from the beginning they give the a lot of the comments in the chat box in the Facebook live streaming, madam. So we are thank you very much, ma'am, to you on behalf of the Parul University. We thank you to ma'am for your wonderful session on the master talk on the today's webinar topic we're dealing with the mental health and depression. So we want to love to see you again and again on PU webinar platform. And next time we will discuss and we'll continue this talk. Today is the very much interesting session, and I apologize. I stopped in between the session and
No,
due
no,
to the
that's not a problem. We had said that
due
we
to
will
the
cover it.
less time. So I apologize for that, madam. And
Thank you so
next time
much
we
for
will
making
continue.
it
We will
interactive.
continue the same topic.
Yes. Yeah.
And I also thank you to our technical team, PU webinar team. So they are continuously handle the entire PU webinar session without any kind of the technical glitches, and they provide these facilities to us. So again, ma'am, on behalf of the Parul University, on behalf of the Parul University family, on behalf of the Parul University President, sir, on behalf of the Parul University Vice Chancellor, sir, and on behalf of the Parul University, sir, we thank you, ma'am, and we thank you very much for your this
Can you share
fabulous
the
session.
feedback on the chat box with me? Can you
Yes,
technically
ma'am.
the link?
I will share all the entire PU webinar video with you. The link I will share. All the chat will be available there. All chat
Okay.
will be
Thank you so much,
yes,
Rameshji, for inviting me. And
yes,
it was very nice interacting with your students.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And thank you very much, because the 60 minute and 63 minutes completed, and अभी भी
Yeah.
ऐसा लग रहा है कि अभी तो वेबिनार स्टार्ट ही हुआ है. अभी भी ऐसा लग रहा है कि अभी तो वेबिनार स्टार्ट ही हुआ है, और हम बार बार आपको सुनना चाहते हैं. We want to listen to you again and again. So again, lot of thanks, and thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.